4D movie theater, Rainforest Cafe, and lots more. Everything's up there within 200 yards of where the shuttle lets you off. Also, just over to my left, you'll see it in a sec, there is the old casino. That one's been up for 13 years. It's still open, 2 floors of gambling. Right in front of it is the Hard Rock Cafe if you're looking for that. And these gardens over to my left are the secret gardens. The landscaping is all round, squared around, you name it, they do it. There's lots more up top. It's free to go in. The Secret Garden restaurant is in the middle of the Secret Gardens, 100 yards ahead.
Good view of Niagara Falls.
And if you are looking for the Hershey's Kiss chocolate store, look to my left with a big kiss right up on the roof there. Now we have 3 border bridges down here within the next 7 miles. This is the main one, the Rainbow Bridge. See people out there halfway across walking it? You can either walk it or drive it, but you need a passport both ways. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start telling you, I'll help you out here, telling you attractions that we are not doing. The first one we're not doing today is underneath this bridge. You'll see it in 5 seconds. To my left-hand side, it's the Bird Kingdom, the Bird Aviary. That's been open for 9 years. It's won the attraction of the year 6 out of 9 years. They got birds from all over the world in here. Asia, Australia, Africa, and they're all flying free with you in a 15,000 square foot main aviary. It's the biggest aviary in the world. They got feeding cages you can go into. You can have 10 lorikeet parrots eating out of your hand, pooping all over you. You know they do that, right? Yeah. And also they got a Java house from the island of Java. It's the only one left in the world that's all done in teak wood, all hand carved. You can have a beer or coffee or hard drink, and you can also go through their reptile exhibit. There you go, Bird Aviary. And remember this, every single thing I'm going to tell you about today is all on the same road, one road, just following the river. Now, that stone wall, man-made over to your right-hand side, that's where the Shokoff power plant stood on the U.S. side until that disaster they had in June 7th, 1956. They sent 40 men into work that day. They noticed it leaking bad. They tried to stop it. They couldn't do it. They had to evacuate. 39 men got out. 1 man got taken down to his death. The whole thing crashed in the river. June 7th, 1956. See how green the water is down there? That's from sun fraction. There's billions and billions of microscopic particles of plankton and algae with all the limestone releasing the minerals. That's why it looks so green. And after lunch, I'm going to let everyone see down there. We're going to stop and let you see everything. And this is still the way to Niagara Lake too. One road all the way. There's over 1,000 bed and breakfasts along the way. I'm going to tell you something about this road. This road here, River Road or Niagara Parkway, it's got 2 names. It's like living in Jersey or New York or California, the 3 highest tax states in the U.S. Because if you live on this road, bed and breakfast or not, your land taxes are $12,000 to $20,000 per year minimum. And I'm telling you that for sure. That's a lot of breakfast. The homes behind me, coming up from Buffalo along the river, $3-4 million mansions. And Niagara Lake's got beautiful homes, doesn't it? Michigan? Can you remember them? All right, there's a little white building on the rock face of the U.S. side over there. That's the water purification plant for Niagara Falls, New York, and surrounding area. Across the river, Niagara Falls, New York, USA. You are in Niagara Falls, Canada here. The border is the river. We will be stopping in about 3 minutes. Okay, there's a bed and breakfast on my left with the white sign, Chestnut Inn. There it is. That's one of the earliest ones up down here, right there. They all compete with the hotels pretty well. You know when that Walanda guy, he's going to walk across the falls on June 15th? They haven't allowed that 100 years. The rooms have already sold out and tripled. Every room is triple in price.
Already booked on.
This bed and breakfast is beautiful inside, Park Place. I've done tours from people in there. Park Place, supposed to be real beautiful inside. Now, there's a train bridge you're going to see at any second. brown one that's blocked off. That's shut down, 911 never opened again. But your second border bridge is 50 yards in front of that one. You'll see it in a second, which is called the Whirlpool Bridge. That also shut down for over a year and a half. Now, if you want to use this Whirlpool Bridge, you got to go see Homeland Security on both sides of the border, get clearance. They'll give you a Nexus pass, then you can use it. So do not try and use this bridge. It's the only one you cannot use. Whirlpool Bridge. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are stopping for lunch in a minute, but before we do, I want to make things easy. I'm going to block 6 parking spots here. Can everyone see that little building with the Canadian flag on it right in front of us? Look at that. I'm giving everyone a free ticket for this, but I just want to tell you what's down here.
This is the Whitewater Walk. Everyone's getting a free ticket for it. Just past that building there, it's the toughest rapids in the world. I'll tell you, all Class 6 rapids. The water is coming into such a narrow at this point, with a 50-foot decline within over a half a mile. It comes in here at 47 miles per hour. That's quick. Wherever there's rapids, there's rocks. And can you believe that people tried to swim that? Unbelievable, right? Where you get smashed and you die. But one guy made it. Boston. A cop from Boston made it. And he's the only one, and don't ask me how. Because many people died trying. And right here is where the first tightrope walker ever, his name was Blunden. He walked across, they haven't allowed in 100 years, over here with his manager on his back, 50-pound stove, set it down halfway, cooked something, kept going, he made it. And they made a huge mistake here in 1975. They tried whitewater rafting rods on Class 6 rapids. Can you believe that? They loaded up that rubber boat that day with 28 passengers, and only 25 came back. So that was the end of that. No one is permitted in them waters. Not even the jet boats on the Niagara Lake with 1,500 oars. They do other natural 5 and 6 rapids that I'll tell you about. They're the best things you could ever do down here. I'm giving everyone a free ticket for that building. An elevator will take you down 230 feet in 30 seconds. Then you walk through another tunnel and you come to a boardwalk. You got 1,000 feet long of boardwalk to walk along with 2 lower observation decks, so you're 2 feet away from them rapids. You can see nature at its best. How's that? How many people got a vehicle to drive? If it was me, Louisiana, I'd be driving my vehicle. Let me tell you why. Every day, if you pay attention today, from here on in, and you're already done that other stuff, this is all free parking right here. And I'll tell you that every stop. All here is all free parking, so you can park free. If not, the people mover bus I'm giving you stops in front of everything every 10 minutes anyway. But for people with a car, you probably drive, especially if I was going to Niagara Lake. The free parking, I'll show you more free parking to our left. We're stopping for lunch.